Guys, this is Kelly over at Nextech. Just wanted to walk you through the charting solution we have here at Nextech, our Nextech EMR platform for ophthalmology, and really focus on a strabismus exam, a pediatric exam. So I am in what we call our pediatric profile. First off, we'll notice that I've driven my chief complaint options to be a little bit more towards pediatrics adult strabismus. Even threw in some options here for patching hours, strabismus, glasses, double vision. So once again, we can configure this area for your technicians to be very specific to the clinic needs. Moving down through, we'll see some of my special testing. So I've thrown in some defaults for stereo vision, Worth 4 dot, color plates. Or maybe if I had a positive fly, maybe they got 3 out of 3 animals. Let's click on this bubble, very easily update that based on today. Even free text in how many of those 9 circles they identified correctly. Same idea, setting your defaults for any other special testing. For refractions, when I ordered a new refraction today and labeled it as an MR dry, the solution automatically carried forward the values from my last refraction that I labeled as an MR dry. Now I'm simply just going to move through and update it based on my refraction today. To look historically, this checkbox here will load any and all past refractions that I've done on this patient. And I can even filter them down by refraction type, should I choose. I don't have to leave the chart record or even leave the refraction section to access that past refracted data. If I want to finalize this MR dry, I can just simply relabel it as MR dry, carries forward what I just did a moment ago, and then I'm just going to relabel it as my final RX. Really great with those kiddos when you do a cycloplegic and you're going to cut from the sphere. Just bring the cyclo back in, label as your final, cut off that sphere that you're going to be cutting. For our exam options, of course, we'll set default exam values for what the doctor wants to be their normal values. Exam findings do carry forward visit to visit, and it is very simple to just update those exam findings. It's a simple click into place, and I can update based on today's exam. But a big one for the pediatric clinic, of course, is the sensory motor exam. So when I order that into place, here is my tic-tac-toe board. My values also push forward from last time. I can simply go to this bubble in the center in primary gaze. Maybe it's not 14 LHT anymore. Maybe it's a little worse. We'll call it 18 LHT. We have some compound. That's okay. I'm going to throw in like a 6 ET as well. I can copy values across, up and down, and across the entire tic-tac-toe board if I like. I also have free text options. If I don't want to use these buttons, I can free text anything that I want. I have my head tilts here as well. What's really nice is being able to denote what method we used, if the patient had correction on, and where their fixation was. And of course, we can create multiple tic-tac-toe boards should we need to. We can also document our ductions and versions, our EOM function. Once again, these little buttons configurable to your needs, or you can simply come in and free text values in here as well. We can order diagnostic tests. We can make these specific to the pediatric clinic, keeping it simple to the ones that we're using most often. And then we have our impression and plan notes. Once again, we have access to a database of options already created that we can simply click into place. We can also free text on the end of this to customize it, make it our own. And we do have the option of making our own specific plan note. So if we have a note that is particular to our clinic, we like to use that note again and again, we can type it once, we can save it to the database for our practice that we can either click into place or set as a default discussion item. At the very bottom of the chart, we can call in some forms. I did build out some on our demo database here just to give you an idea what I mean. Let's call in a patient education form and let's do a patching handout for our kiddos. I can load that in, I can print that out, hand that off to mom or dad directly here from the solution. So here at Nextech, we try to make charting as simplistic as possible, the pediatric workflow very, very easy, and of course, very, very configurable to your clinic and its specific needs. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.